Hey folks, welcome back to my channel. This is Carlos with Smart Websites. I'm based here in Arizona, in the Valley, Phoenix, and on the west side. What I do is I create websites for small businesses and using AI tools like Lovable. So today, I want to share to you guys a couple things that I experienced on my recent video that I uploaded was about SSG for search engine optimization. Now that got fixed already. You can watch the previous video about that. But for this one, I'd like to share to you guys that when you're building a regular website, like a 4-page, 5-page website, that's easy with Lovable. That can be done. You just put in the description, or you can go to Google, or no, to ChatGPT, create, design your website from there, create the prompt, let ChatGPT help you create the prompt for you, and then off you go through Lovable, and you can create a simple website. That's without a database. But if get some complexity coming in with regards to similar to what I have here. Um, I have an app which is my free SEO meta tag generator, and also I have a CRM which is a backend that I can manage uh, video posts, newsletters, projects, users who signs up, anything like that. Everything about CRM, calendar, all that jazz, right? You need a database. So by needing a database, you have to make sure that um, security is tight, really tight, because you're gathering customer information. So you got to make sure that you, as a company, you're not vulnerable, and your clients also are not vulnerable, right? That your website or your web app is will not leak information out there, right? So one of the things that I really like about Lovable is when you're done with your project, um, it has a when you go to publish, it has a it scans your website, right? Your website. So you have a dev environment, and you have um, a publisher, a preview environment, a dev environment. Also, you have your production, which is your domain, right? So before you publish, it's going to scan your website like this. Here you go. This is a real good example. One error, right? So I'm going to check that error. I'm still working on the warnings. Those warnings, those needs to get fixed. But look at this error here. See, customer contact information could be stolen by hackers. So the way I see this is, so you create the prototype, right? Once you create the prototype, um, it's there, but Lovable, I think the GPT-5, also because Lovable is using GPT-5, is also not completing. I noticed this. It's not completing the task that you tell him to do. So those are the things that I think Lovable.dev needs to work on. Is right off the bat, Lovable needs to get the security stuff working too. Or maybe if you're a developer, because I'm not a coder, I'm not a website developer, I'm not a coder, I'm an HTML guy back in the day, like I was saying. So I think what needs to be done is right from the beginning, while you're building the site, you got to make sure you make sure to tell Lovable account for security vulnerabilities. But I tried that, and it's still missing stuff, right? So this is good that Lovable put this um, scanning tool before you publish. So what you do is, if you see here, because you have a bunch of warnings, right? So this one is an error. This is big. You don't want this. Custom contact information could be stolen by hackers. So you got to make sure, read it, and then you try to fix. And it's free. I think it says here it's free to fix. So hopefully, I'm not sure if it's gonna use your credits, but um, I'm as you can see here right now, it's it's thinking, it's trying to fix. So it has, I'll analyze security issues and implement additional protections for sensitive client data through field level encryption and data separation. So now it's going to work on the database. So the good thing is what I noticed is your structure, your UI, your UX, your whatever you have from a business model and your flow is, based on my experience. I don't know about the rest, but based on my experience, it's not affected as long as you make sure you read everything, right? You read everything and make and you also put some logic in it and think about it. If I apply this, is it going to hurt me? You know what I mean? So, but like I said, you got to make sure. So right now it's analyzing. Got to make sure you account for security when you work on this types of AI tools. Now, like I said, simple website, probably not. 4 or 5 pages, not a problem. But when you mix it with a database, that's where it becomes complex. So I think that's the topic for today. Um, I'll, if you guys are learning on the videos that I post, if you like it, feel free to subscribe and follow and like and add some comments below. And on my next topic, let's see what comes up with Lovable. So hopefully this also helps Lovable for this types of videos that I'm bringing up and saying, hey, you know what? This is what I noticed. Maybe you guys can improve from here. By the way, if you guys want to test Lovable, I have a link below. All you got to do is just click it, and it will take you to Lovable. It's got a free trial with a couple of credits for you if you sign up. All right. All right, guys. Thank you so much, and you have a great day wherever you are. Thank you, and good night, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Bye now.